Okay, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. And double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you Akim out there that's pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. This is a GMS to the point. And you know how we do. When there's a GMS to the point, we get straight to the point, man. So without further ado, I'm going to get into these scriptures. I'll be watching Zion, you Akim out there will be edified. This is Psalms chapter 50, verse 5. It says, gather my saints together unto me. Who are the saints of the Most High? First and foremost, the saints of the Most High is you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans who are the true biblical Israelites. But on this side, the Most High is only dealing with the elect. So he's talking about the elect of Israel. It says, gather my saints together unto me, which is the elect of Israel, those that have made a covenant. Now the word covenant means an agreement, a contract. Those that have made an agreement with me, that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And how do we make that covenant? I'm going to read it again from the top so it can sink in. Gather my saints together, which are the Israelites, talking about the elect of Israel on this side, unto me, which is Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And what was that covenant by sacrifice that the 1/3 have made? The hope for the elect. Going out there in the highways and the byways, pushing his word, man. Through sleet, rain, snow, blazing heat. We out there, man. And we suffering back pain, hip pain, pain in our joints. Well, we suck that up, man, and do the works of the Most High. Why? Because we was ordained to do so, man. We have been programmed to push the word of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, man, in season, out of season, man. Why? Because we're made a covenant with the Most High by sacrifice. And that's our sacrifice, man. Sacrificing our bodies, man. If we able to go out there on the highways and the byways, if we suffer any kind of ailments, man, we got to suck it up, man, and go out there in the highways and the byways, man, and push the word of the Most High, man. Because we made a covenant and agreement with the Most High by sacrifice, man. And that's how the Most High is gathering his saints together, man. I'm going to read it again before I close it out. Psalm chapter 50, verse 5. Gather my saints together unto me, which is Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Who made an agreement with the Most High by sacrifice, man? Who? Talking about the 1/3, man, 144,000 on this side, because the 2/3 unique was Hispanic and Native Americans, y'all lost, man. Y'all made a covenant with death, man, by fighting behind Esau, the so-called white man. But it says, gather the saints of the Most High together, man. It says, gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant. Now the saints of the Most High on this side is talking about the elect, man, like I said before, the 144,000. The governing body, the first fruits, man, the 1/3, man. And what's that covenant, man, that agreement, man? Going out there, pushing his word wholeheartedly, man. In season, out of season. Through ailments, pain, frustration, losing your family, losing your children, losing your women. That's that covenant by sacrifice, man. Sacrificing that, making our bodies, sacrificing ourselves, man, sacrificing our lives, man. Forsaking this ungodly, wicked-ass world. In the hopes of salvation, man. In the hopes of being delivered out of this wicked-ass society, man. You understand me, and you comprehended me. Because Only the elect is going to make it out of here, man. The 2/3 you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, you're going to be destroyed, man. Due to famine, martial law, pestilence. You see, Esau is upping up the antes on these pestilence, man. The measles outbreak, the Black Death, E. coli, Ebola, Slakia, E. coli, Ebola, and any other lab manufactured disease that Esau is pushing out here, man. The 2/3 you Negroes is going to fall by that, man. Those that slated to fall by the pestilence, then some of you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, you're going to die by the way of famine. Some of you are going to get caught up in them concentration camps. Some of you are going to get caught up in them race riots, the race wars. Some of you are going to get caught up, getting put to death by these Gurkha troops, by the NYPD or any other police department or jurisdiction that you live in. You understand me? Are you comprehending me, man? Different destruction is coming, man. And only the elect that made a sacrifice, a covenant do sacrifice, man, is going to make it out of here, man. Like it says in Psalms chapter 50, verse 5, man. Only the saints of the Most High, man, is going to make it out of here, man. That made a sacrifice through that covenant, man. But the rest of your useless eaters is going to fall by the way of the sword, death and destruction, famine, and you name it. So with that, this was the Great Millstone, or GMS to the point. I hope your Akim was fed and edified, and with that, I'm going to say Shalom.